it's all simple, but it is not easy. And I believe that's a quote from Ronald Reagan. You know, there are, what did he say? There are simple answers, but they are not easy answers. And so, yes, you just start with the basics of cutting, which we've seen really good strides in that direction. Now we've got to get those cuts that were made through DOGE and through executive orders solidified in law through the legislative process and continue to look for more cuts that need to be made. And then also, you've got to grow your way out of this problem. That is a good recipe for dealing with this. You've got a debt to GDP ratio that's never been as high except for once before, and that's after World War II. You know, we expended a lot of resources to defeat the Nazis and Imperial Japan. And then afterwards, we had a financial recovery during peacetime. And right now, we only have a pandemic that's far in the rearview mirror to show for this vast amount of spending and really no economic time of recovery in sight. And so that's what we must seize. The debt is a national security threat because when you have a debt to GDP ratio that's over 100%, we are not in a position of strength. And should a major war break out, it would hasten the upcoming potential bankruptcy of the country. And we cannot stay in that position. We need to shore up our finances so that we are ready and confident when that next challenge comes along, that we have the wherewithal to see it through to victory. And so now is the time, again, to make the cuts, grow our way out of this, get ourselves back on a path to a balanced budget as soon as possible so we stop the bleeding through deficit spending. And then come up with a long-term plan of, where could we be in 2035, 45, 55? Like, look at it as a mortgage. How do we pay this down? We've got to start paying down on the principal as well, and set up our sons and daughters and their children up to inherit an America that is fiscally strong, responsible, and free.